There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Azili is out there with Green.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
There's the triple. Got it off in time, but it's no good. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Warriors lead by... And Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to grow, and he gives a...
I think it's another level I can go to.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get that and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with his new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple of years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade it?
You know, you can tell right now this team's on the same page. They are right where they want to be offensively.
Well, finding scores on time and on target with your passes, it makes scoring the ball easy for them.
Johnson in at point guard. Kyle Singler is out there with Bagari. Then it's Enes Kanter and it's Waiters in at the two-guard spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings was superb. He ended with 16 points, and there weren't too many shots that didn't fall for him. Really efficient night from the field. This was just the latest in what has been a string of strong performances from him. Will we witness one tonight, guys?
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
And Andrew Bogut, the bucket on the assist by Curry. Bogut's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Golden State's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Screen by Bogut. Iguodala kicks to Curry. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
To the inside, Iguodala with the steal. And now in transition, here we go. Iguodala. Johnson with the block. They get it back. Iguodala outside. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Serafin. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Serafin's got 5 points in the quarter.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Stick it too much. Johnson, the pass to Waiters. Back to Johnson. Waiters on the wing. Fires from 18. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Stolen by Waiters. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how...
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt.
The Warriors, 4th.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team...
Eustace is checked in for Singler. And then for Golden State, Brandon Rush. He's checked in for Kevin Serafin. And it's Thompson in for Andre Iguodala. Thompson against Waiters. Thompson dishes to Curry. Screened by Bogut. Back to Curry. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rush. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Johnson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. From the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Curry against Johnson. Takes a 3. But they get it back. Here's Bogut. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Raptors.
And we're able to overcome what was a really poor shooting night. And you're not going to be able to win with a percentage as low as theirs that often unless you defend.
No style points earned for sure, Greg, in that game. But they did hit the big shots when they needed them. And oftentimes, it's not what you do as much as when you do it.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
On the wing, Johnson. He's coming off a 16-point game against Sacramento. Durant off a pick from Johnson. Durant, that's good. Durant's got 5 now.
Man, their offense is really cranked up in the second quarter.
And their field goal percentage shows that over 60 now. Tough to beat them when they shoot it like that.
And Durant sends it back. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Azili. Oklahoma City's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Adams' shot is good.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's Thompson again missing.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Johnson outside. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Outside Curry. Green, the screen. Rush outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 9th assist in the game now. Now here's Payne, guarded by Curry. Johnson outside. 3-pointer. That's good. Johnson's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Thunder.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
And we finished one half of basketball. Thunder out in front, leading by 8. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, there was a point where you seemed to kick it into high gear. What changed?
But just a few things to talk about before the second half. We got a spectacular.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. You look at Freak in this game, and he has been every... This comes in for Serge Ibaka. Singler, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Johnson in for Waiters. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Steph Curry. And Golden State, looking at who they've got. Barnes and Green of the forward set. Iguodala out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Serafin in at the pivot, manning the middle. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Thompson. Johnson for three, and the Thunder another three.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Green with a screen on Johnson. Iguodala kicks to Green. From deep. But they'll get another chance. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys. Plain and simple.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that, Greg. But you're right. I mean, mistakes like that will keep you from cutting deficits, no doubt.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Adams checked in. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for the Warriors. Payne kicks to Johnson. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Iguodala with it, working on Payne. And the wide open shot from Green. Again, the miss by Green.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
From deep, Johnson through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. Iguodala kicks to Green. Thompson outside. Green, the screen. Golden State moving the ball around. And that one's good. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. There's the pick. Here's Johnson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
What a stellar outing in this one for Johnson. 28 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
First one falls for him. Brandon Rush. He's checked in for Barnes. So Johnson hits two of them. Warriors trail by 17. And here's Thompson. He's got 14. Feeds it to Ezeli. Tries from 16. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Adams kicks to McGarry. Pass to Johnson. 40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the paint. 5 on the clock. Inside. Here's McGarry, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, but maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. The dish to Johnson. And a miss there on the triple. From deep. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Oklahoma City leading by 17. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. On the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant, and it's Johnson in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And Rush kicks to Bogut, and he converts the layup. Bogut's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Warriors.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Barnes, he's checked in for Brandon Rush. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Crafty move. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Curry kicks to Green. Waiters against Thompson. Bogut the pass to Thompson. Pulls up. High post. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Waiters with the bucket on the assist by Johnson. 6 points for Dion Waiters. Warriors trail by 21. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin, during
We're getting ready for Oklahoma City. Mitch McGary's checked in for Cantor. Hustis comes in for Serge Ibaka. Singler, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Johnson in for Dion Waiters. Golden State also making some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Iguodala in for Klay Thompson.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Thunder.
Clark, free throws were a big factor in this one.
Yeah, you know what? It's great to get to the line, Kevin, but the other half of that is you got to convert, and they did that.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Johnson. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rush dishes to Curry. 6 to shoot. Ezeli kicks to Iguodala. And it's Iguodala again missing.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
They set the pick. Iguodala with the steal. And Iguodala with a clear path to the...
Oh! Nasty. Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Payne passes to Johnson for 3. Gets the bucket.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Good win, Freak. We'll get you next time.
I don't know, man. Think you better get used to this feeling.
Freak getting that confidence level up. I like it.
Well, it's always been there. You know that.
True that. Yo, hit me up later. Got a few things we should talk about.
Okay, cool. I will.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Player of the Game. freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11, and the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
He was an assassin from the three-point line tonight. A very good percentage for him out there, and a grand total of 8 3-pointers. He tormented that defense with his ability to get open.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm
Any reason you had such a hard time taking care of the ball tonight?
There's no excuse. I just got to be more deliberate with the choices I make. You get careless with the ball in this league, and teams will make you pay. And that's on me.
Do you feel like you've been taking too many shots from long range lately?
I don't know. That's probably something you should ask Coach. But hey, if I'm going to take a bunch of threes, I should at least be making some of them. And I did that tonight. So there. Who's next?
I saw your longtime girlfriend, Yvette Mendenhall, was in attendance at the game today. So when are you going to get her a ring?
Whoa. All right, I didn't know we were going to get all personal up in here tonight. If there's anything I learned after my first season in the NBA, is that it's best to keep my personal life private. So that's what I'm going to do. Me and Yvette are happy, just like we've always been. She means the world to me, and that's all I'm going to say. All right, I'm out.
Let's take them back.
Yeah, 94. As the preacher takes a pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days of heaven's ways and hang-ups. Chris and Ryan and Gilly wishing anybody who isn't wishing us well bankrupt. A L and whatever else ain't up. As far as me, I'm still caught up in all the... Still calling my expendables cause it's hard to believe I can fit all of them boys in one... And the streets start trembling. It's way too many it seems. Too many witnesses. Up and down with their visions of what a street is. I call it the seesaw syndrome. Maybe you make a mistake, you lose. And this is for the real hip-hop who would never ever...
One of the players that they say is the toughest to challenge in 2K.